Hello. So I can't sleep, so why not mm, share a little more, right? So, um, I don't know about you, but I have basically been in fight or flight my whole life. I was on my own at a very young age. So, my friend says 15. I thought it was 16, but mm, regardless, um, I've never really been able to depend on anyone. Anytime that I tried, they would let me down. I'm sorry if you know what this feels like. It's really not a fun feeling. So the only thing that has helped me is depending on God, because I feel like He's the only one that comes through, and that's kind of sad. I know that I have a lot of people in my life who care about me, and want the best, and you know, um, probably if I asked them for things, then if they could would help. But it's hard to ask for stuff when you're so used to doing everything on your own, holding the weight of the world on your shoulders. You know, I remember I did have something with my house. It wasn't a big deal, but it was to me. Um, and I had multiple people who said that they were going to help me and um, didn't. It was broken for like a year. And again, it was something that I couldn't fix on my own because um, I don't do ladders, and it required a ladder. And although I am very independent and I do most things on my own, um, I'm pretty handy. Um, this was one thing I couldn't. So eventually I prayed about it, and uh, a good friend of mine, I was having a conversation with her, and her mom and her boyfriend wound up coming and fixing it for me, and I love them to pieces. Her mom was like a second mom to me growing up. She's just an amazing person, and I love her dearly. Uh, but I guess my lesson is that um, when I give things to God, I guess He's the only one that I can depend on. And again, that sounds so sad, but at the same point, I know that it's gonna be okay, you know, and I'm strong, and I've never given more than what I can handle. Um, and so I guess I'm sharing this because I can't be the only person um, who feels this way, who feels like the weight of the world is on her shoulders, that, um, you know, it's just so overwhelming. Um, just taking care of everything, you know. Um, and it does help. It does help to give it to God. And God comes through in amazing ways. And um, He gives these beautiful surprises, you know. Like, for instance, last Mother's Day, I had a complete breakdown. It was terrible. I was just going through life, and um, and then I wound up meeting an amazing person because of my breakdown, and because of what the situation was, and someone came and helped me, um, and I prayed with him, and it was beautiful, you know. And that's what God does. He takes our scars and our uh, I don't know, struggles, and He'll make them beautiful. He'll send people who you will help and who will help you, and um, it's always double sided. And I think that's the most beautiful part, is that it's never one person who's getting all the benefit, you know. Even if you're doing it for that, you're being completely selfless and just trying to help somebody else. I do that quite frequently, or at least I try to. Um, and it's always double sided. It fills you up as much as it fills them up. So I guess if you're feeling the weight of the world, just try to give it to God, because God won't let you down like the other people. We're all imperfect, and I'm imperfect. I'm far from perfect, and I'm sure I've let people down myself. But God doesn't. We may not understand, but He always comes through. And I hope that this gives you just a little bit of peace if you're carrying the weight of the world on your shoulders. It will get better, and God's got you.